So here, another word for this aware is just melancholy. That melancholy feeling you feel when there's a sort of a loss of something in your life. And this is a very important skill to develop, the ability to be able to enter into melancholy without going into depression or into anger or bitterness or nihilism. See, make that distinction in your mind between the two. Maybe you can think of a time when you experienced some loss in your life, but you didn't take it personally. You didn't get butthurt about it. You didn't cling to it, but you just sort of realized that, yes, it's sad to lose this thing, but it was time for this thing to go. That's melancholy. That's a healthy form of coping with loss. Whereas an unhealthy form is you're so attached to it that you get butthurt about it, you start to cling to it, you want it back, you ruminate and think about, oh, well, if only I could get this thing, I would be happy, and I'll never be happy again, and you get suicidal, and blah, 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 blah. For example, I had a Siamese cat that I got when I was in 4th grade. And I loved her probably more than as much as you would love a child. Like I nurtured her. She was like my baby. I slept with her. Like I had her for 17 years. And then she started getting old. She got sick. Her kidneys stopped functioning properly. And eventually she just it was clear that she was on her last days. And we had to take her to the vet and euthanize her. And I remember the moment that I had to do that. And on the one hand, it was very sad because it was a 17-year relationship that I built with her. Literally, I felt like she was my daughter. That was the depth of the connection there. But at the same time, when I took her to the doctor to get euthanized and went through that whole process, as sad as it was, in the back of my mind, I thought well, she lived a good life, 17 years, a lot of great experiences, memories. I don't know, what more can you ask of in life? She basically had it all. She played, and we had fun, and we cuddled, and we slept together, and she went outside. She hunted for rats and for birds and for this, and she wasn't cooped up in the house all the time. She was outdoors a lot and all this. And she lived through a lot of stuff and all these experiences. She had the full sort of journey, you might say, of life. And so I felt like nothing was really cut short. And that if I was clinging to her, and if I was just saying, well, but why can't I just get one more year with her? What if she could have lived to 17 or to 18, to 19, to 20? What if we could have kept her on some sort of medication? And what if we could have made her more like this? See, if I started going down that road, this would have been the road of devilry. And it would have created suffering. Whereas I sort of just entered a state of melancholy for a while. It was a healthy way of coping with the situation, and it's fine. That's what you want to cultivate and develop.